Hi, my name is Tanya Atkinson. I'm president of Planned Parenthood Advocates of Wisconsin. And today I'm going to show you how easy it is to make your voice heard by calling your United States Senator. As some of you may have heard, in May, the U.S. House of Representatives passed a bill, a Budget Reconciliation Act is what you'll hear it called in the news. And in that bill, there's a provision that would defund Planned Parenthoods across the country. What that really means here in Wisconsin is that over 50,000 Planned Parenthood Wisconsin patients might not be able to use their Badger Care or their Medicaid to access really critical services. Services like breast and cervical cancer screenings, birth control, STD testing and treatment, and so many other sources of really critical care. And who is going to be disproportionately impacted by this if this bill is passed? It's going to be our friends, our families, our neighbors. It's going to be people living in rural Wisconsin, women and people of color. It's going to be people who are struggling financially, people who are already disproportionately impacted by lack of access to care in our healthcare system. So it's really important that we make our voices heard and to get that provision out of this budget bill and to make sure that we're also raising our voice to protect Medicaid across the country. We cannot sit by and let this just happen. So today we're going to call Senator Johnson together and ask him to protect Medicaid in this budget bill.
Hi, this is Senator Ron Johnson. Thank you for contacting my D.C. office. If you are expressing an opinion on an issue, proposed legislation, or other issue before the Senate, press 1.
Hello, Senator Johnson. My name is Tanya Atkinson, and I'm a constituent. I live in Wisconsin in the Milwaukee area. And I am calling to ask you to please vote against the budget bill that it's moving its way through Congress. The bill makes incredibly unnecessary and harmful cuts to Medicaid, including a provision to defund Planned Parenthood. That would have an indelible negative impact on Wisconsinites across the entire state. So thank you in advance for your vote against the bill. And I think it's also important for you to know the provision to defund Planned Parenthood actually costs taxpayers at least $300 million more. So thank you again, Senator Johnson, for your service, and we look forward to learning that you voted against this bill. Bye-bye. So there you have it. It's as easy as that. And we have to remember that we have 2 United States senators. So we're also going to call United States Senator Tammy Baldwin and thank her for being such an incredible advocate for healthcare across the entire state of Wisconsin. Hi, Senator Baldwin. My name is Tanya Atkinson, and I am a constituent from the Milwaukee area. I'm calling to thank you so much for being such an incredible champion for healthcare. As you know, the budget bill moving through Congress makes horrible cuts to Medicaid, and it puts profits over people. There's also a provision to defund Planned Parenthood, and we know that you are also an incredible champion for reproductive health and rights. Thank you for everything that you are doing to stop this terrible bill, and for all of your efforts to make sure that Wisconsinites protect and expand and have access to all the healthcare that they need. Thank you. See, it's that simple. We have to remember that we need to thank our elected officials that are doing a great job and let them hear from us as well. Thank you all so much in advance for picking up the phone, making those calls, and for being in this together. Thank you.